Yes. Participation must kick in, and then identification with the story has stopped. That's the first step. So when the ability to just see stories pass by, when that is there, where are you? What's going on? What's left? What you always were is sitting there. The peace, the stillness, that sense of, everything is okay and it always was. It isn't a personal perspective. It isn't me having a nice experience. It's just what is. And it's not where mind would like to be. Mind will say, oh, this is boring. I much prefer to be out there actively involved in the story. That actually is mind. That's just another thought. That's just another story. You're already in the story then. So as observation capacity develops and there's a distance from story, one will find that the stillness and the completeness and the fulfillment that rests there underneath the crazy mind that jumps out is exquisitely perfect, fulfilling, and total. It's just the absolute. It's what you are. It's the vastness of what is resting underneath is so perfect and complete. Stay there. Stay there. Life is a breeze then. No matter what happens, it's not happening to you because the personal you idea is not running. No likes and dislikes are running. So of course there's peace because there's nothing to like or dislike, nothing to judge. There is what always was, perfection in the stillness underneath. Try it. It's got to be tried. It's really got to be practiced to know what I'm talking about because I've nothing to sell except do it.
I love it when she says try it.
Don?
Yeah.
Tell her I'll pick her up in Orlando.
Okay, he wants you to come to Orlando too. Okay, thanks so much for your call.
This is her friend Raymond in Charlotte.
This is Raymond in Charlotte.
Thank you, Ray.
Okay, thanks for your call, Raymond.
Thank you, John.
Bye. Hey, that was really good. Someone has chatted in and asked about your personal situation. He says, maybe it's Joe. Did this happen to you out of nowhere?
No, I think, no, it didn't. When I look back now, there was a sequence. But I suppose once the falling through of the illusion takes place and the realization that you are everything and that actually is nothing, once that clicks as an inner knowing, there seems to be this realization that everything you did had nothing to do with it. It was the stopping of everything that you did that made this rise up and be seen. But that only is realized after you've done everything you've got to do. So it's impossible to say, well, I'll just sit here and self-realization will happen. Chances are it's not going to. So it's full of paradoxes like this. What I did was, I don't know, I went into psychotherapy at 19 because I don't know, I had a rough upbringing and I thought I just don't see the world as I could see it. So I did 8 years of vomiting issues, The only door that was open at the time was psychotherapy.
Eight years of issues, huh? You said 8 years of issues.
Yeah.
Pull your mic away a little bit. Pull your mic away a little bit from your mouth so people will be clear. Okay, or down or something. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, it keeps bringing back, so you got to remind me. Yeah, so 8 years of constantly getting help, of just talking about, trying to understand myself. So that gave me a capacity to see that I'm not my mind, I'm not my emotions, I'm not my thoughts, I'm not my feelings. But I couldn't go any further. It was like these things happen and I'm trying to find a way to manage them, I suppose, and to feel okay about myself and to love myself. So that happened in my early 20s, that area of personal development and growth. And then when I was 30, my total fear of then what is real and what's not real? And it took me, I suppose, about 2 years to be fully on, there is nothing left to do in this world except self-realization. Whatever I've got to do, I'm going to do, because all of this is not good enough.
Okay.
So I did, ayahuasca in South America and Sancta Daime in Brazil, and did all could find to access that space that was underneath my mind. And I left everything 3 years ago, left everything in Ireland. I'd been working as a spiritual teacher before that. And I left everything, and I was able to bring people to the point of observing. You're not this, you're not this, you're not your thoughts, feelings, emotions. Observe. And I couldn't go any further because I had no words for it. So then for 3 years, I think it was 2005, I left Ireland and started to spend a large period of time alone. And that intensive meditation, stillness, watching mind 24/7, disengaging from life so that I couldn't be distracted from the outside life, doing absolutely what was necessary, going to a market once a week to buy food and the rest of the time alone. And that brought me into a place that's kind of socially dysfunctional, but I learned to see in subject object broke. So the movie never is convincing now. There's never a moment of when this body believes it's Jack, this woman. You know, there's no personal I story running. Things happen, but I'm everybody. I'm everything. There's no difference between me and this sofa behind me. It's all just consciousness. And it's not that it's an intellectual knowing. It's actually how it is. That is how it is. But if there's mind seeing subject object, no, there's me and there's sofa. And then it kicks in, like, dislike, comfortable, not comfortable, whoa, stories. None of that happens now because it's never convincing as a story because there is only the self. There is only nothing, or God. Call it what you like. It's all the same. And does that answer what Joe was saying, I wonder?
I don't know. It blows my mind. I don't want to take you off, you know. I don't need to. I can talk while I won't look at you. Wow.